Entrevista. Thank you for accepting my invitation in this interview. Before we begin, tell me about yourself.
Okay, Cristian Alfonso Jiménez Castaño. I'm from Marquetalia, Caldas. It's my hometown. And electrical engineering, master in electrical engineering with emphasis in machine learning, yeah, in balanced learning. Right now, I am studying my PhD.
Okay, great. What inspired you to become to university professor?
My experience is grateful. Yeah, Universidad de Antioquia is a great university. Yeah, it's very important into the region and the country. The students are attentive and respectful.
How long have you been working in higher profession?
No, I am new professor really. I have teached from October 2024.
And what do you enjoy most about being a professor?
Excuse me?
And what do you enjoy most about beginning a professor?
Okay, enjoying teach really. For example, my mother is a pedagogical professor in Caldas. Then I like it from her experience.
Okay, what do you believe is the most important role of a professor in the student education?
The guide. I explain me. For example, it's not only the theory or the knowledge is the guide the student to advance, rise in yourself propose in the career, in the profession.
Okay. How do you describe one of your most memorable experience in the classroom?
Okay, I don't have one really. For example, maybe one time the students take the conclusion into the class, a conclusion that I didn't teach them. I understand. Yeah.
Yes.
Only the students they themselves take the correct conclusions without my orientation. It was a grateful moment for me.
Teaching makes happy.
Yes, yes.
It's very important.
Yeah, teaching make me very happy. For example, I lead the teaching 2 years in the past, and I come back.
Okay. How do you define success in your role as a professor?
Soon?
And how do you define success in your role as professor?
Project. Again, guide the students to rise in your career, in your profession. For example, from the investigation approach, for example, or practice approach.
Okay. What kind of classroom dynamics do you use?
I use magister class, but also involucred for example, hybrid approach activities, for example, platforms, how Kahoot or interactive slides, or for example, I teach informatics. Then I have a notebooks Jupyter where the students can interact with the code.
And what are your professional goals for the future?
I don't know. I don't think in the future because one day one day one day in my main one day then I don't know I'm concentrating to finish my PhD this year and next I would like teach more in here in Universidad de Antioquia or no more.
No more. Okay. And do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I have. Of course, I like ride a bike, for example. Play video games. I like it. Playing these video games. For example, I like the rugby sport and puzzles. For example, I like the mechanics. For example, I try practice with my motorcycle, my cycle, my bike.
Interesting. And
Play guitar. I'm learning.
learning art.
Yeah.
And are you could give one advice to a student today? And what would it be?
Advice. I I speak to my students in all my opportunities I have is the follow. Learn for you like it, not for you have to. It's a real problem today. The motivation, yeah, the projection, the how do you see in the future, yeah, what do you want, be happy, have money, and the life is equilibrium with among very various factors. Yeah. Then learn for you like it, no for have to. The life is more.
Great. And thank you so much for the interview. And I was pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for taking the time answer my interview.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris.